And new tonight, as MPS plans to begin the school year from home, there are growing concerns about access to technology.
As Sean Gallagher shows us, home sweet home may not be the best place for students to learn.
We already know African American students in Wisconsin face the greatest achievement gap in the country. Now, with Milwaukee Public Schools likely starting classes in the fall from home, the fear is that educational disparity may be amplified even more.
Summer to them, it's kind of going to be eternal.
Do you miss school? Yeah? What do you miss about school?
The teacher.
Cheddar Hill's daughter, Nayana, is about to go into the 3rd grade at a time in her life where being at school is imperative to her learning.
When it comes to the teaching, every student learns different. Like I was telling you, nobody learned at the same pace.
It was a chaos.
For Nina Hart, she took her 5 grandkids in after her daughter suddenly passed away in March. So this is uncharted territory she never imagined would happen.
It's rough, but you got to maintain, do the best you can.
A study from McKinsey & Company says African American students could fall behind as a result of the COVID-19 closures, losing more than 10 months of education.
There's a thing that many educators use, is a phrase called the summer slide. We all lose a little bit of our academic steam, per se. But that summer slide has been changed to the COVID slide.
Eugene PITCHFORD is a professor and education expert with Concordia University. He says connecting with students is the biggest factor in a quality education.
In MPS's plan, if it works perfectly, that's another 30 to 45 days. You could realistically go from March to almost October in this new blueprint. And so I think that's my biggest concern, is just how do we make this engagement at the highest level?
But there are numerous other hurdles facing students of color at home. Families like Nina's struggle with reliable internet.
I have a problem with it off and on. The best you can make do with what you got.
More than 13% of black residents in Wisconsin do not have broadband internet access, compared to their white counterparts at under 6%. The MPS Foundation says about 5,000 students in the district do not have any internet access, but they've raised nearly $750,000 to make sure that isn't a factor in the fall.
Any student, any parent that comes to them and says, hey, my connection is not reliable, we can get them that device, and it has 12 to 24 months of coverage depending on which way we need to go as things progress.
PITCHFORD says as much as having the technology helps, he pushes all educators to get creative in their approach and remember the child.
We check in. We have to check in with our students. How you doing today? What's going on? What are the barriers that you are having that have nothing to do with education? Because if we could talk about these things, if I could get that out of you, I could teach you.
There are a number of free resources for MPS students, including access to the library, computers, and tutors. We'll have information on how you can access that at tmj4.com. Just look for this story. In Milwaukee, Sean Gallagher, TMJ4 News.